What's that fairy thing on there? It looks like a duster.
I wasn't gonna vlog today, but Liam, our head coach at New Era, and my brother-in-law gave me a call, say he was gonna go and train in the gym, so I thought I'd head down to the gym and let you see what we're getting up to. Wanna be in the vlog? Yeah, it's my boy Liam. This is the first training session since Mason was born about 10 days ago. I don't normally miss that much training, but you know, been spending time with the family, chilling out at home. So this is probably gonna suck, like, a lot. I have a jiu-jitsu competition in 10 days and I need to get my conditioning in. We'll be doing plenty of high intensity stuff. I'm at jiu-jitsu tonight as well, so it will be a double training session today with a mid-afternoon barbecue whilst watching the England match. I'm a sucker for any kind of football orientated challenges or any challenge whatsoever, so it's about to go down.
Hello there, happy
So, just playing football there for like 5 minutes. One of the first shots I took, hit it, slipped right over. I used to play really high level of football, haven't kicked the ball in a little while, and that was horrific, but I did get it in. Intense competition with Liam.
Devastated.
Gym done. First session back since Mason. Sweat equity is important, guys. Getting it in on a regular basis, whether you are a natural exerciser or not. I know if you're in the fitness industry, you find it probably hard to train because you're so busy focused on your clients, but look, that time is important for yourself every week. How was the session, Liam?
It was brutal. Tried to kill each other.
How do you feel now?
Good.
I'm just off to jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is a martial art that I've been doing for about the last 18 months. It's my favorite, literally, pastime hobby and probably the only sport that I do right now. I used to play a really high level of football. But it's important to me that I get this in every week because I've always been of the mindset that you need something to push you and drive you forward in life. Jiu-jitsu does that for me, and you'll see through the footage that it's never easy. It's always incredibly tough. And it's a journey. It takes literally 8 to 10 years to get your black belt in jiu-jitsu. So, I just got finished jiu-jitsu. I'm a little out of breath, but I was driving home and thought I'd just pull over into the park just to share with you some of the reasons why I decided to put this vlog together. Now, I'm not really sure whether I like the word vlog or whether this is a vlog or it's just me sharing and documenting the things I do day to day. But the reason I put this together was to inspire and motivate personal trainers, fitness professionals, people in the wellness industry to live a life that they truly want to live. There are a lot of people that follow me who aren't in the fitness industry, who don't have their own business, regardless of whether the content isn't always, I don't know, like self-development or success related. I just want to share the way that I live my life, and hopefully that inspires you to make a difference, make a change. Hopefully you get off your ass and do something that you've wanted to do for a long period of time. I've been very fortunate to be in business since the age of 20, and the last 9 years of my life have been pretty crazy. I've traveled to 30 or 40 different countries. One summer, me and Danielle went to like 6 or 7 different countries within a 6-week period, and it was just incredible. And I'm super grateful that I've been able to get to this point in my life. The reason I've got here, and the reason I'm shooting this coming home from jiu-jitsu, is because I constantly put myself into positions of adversity and challenge myself to pull my ass out of difficult situations, have big lofty goals, and I've been very fortunate to do very well in business at a young age, relatively young. I mean, there are people that are far younger than me who are way more successful, but we've done pretty well. But that comes down to the thing that I want to share with you tonight, and that's putting your ass on the line as much as possible. The reason I started jiu-jitsu was a challenge. Training to me is like the thing that I've always done. Going to the gym, strength training is part of my career. We have a gym, a facility. It's something that I've done for the last 9 years now. And for me, training wasn't the thing that would put my ass on the line. I get too focused about work. I'd think about what I should be doing in the gym. I'd think about the things I need to be doing to market the business, run the business, manage our staff. So about 18 months ago, I started jiu-jitsu. And for those that don't know, jiu-jitsu is regarded as the most effective martial art on the planet, but also it's renowned for its length and duration, from going from start to, I'd say, the end, but really the black belt is just the beginning. It takes on average like 8 to 10 years to get your black belt. I'm still white belt, but hopefully very soon I will get my blue belt. Had I been a little bit more consistent and hadn't had two 3-month breaks in between, I'm sure I would have been a blue belt right by now. It's something that allows me to go there and completely switch off. And I think the average person doesn't have enough of that. Like, you go to work, you come home, you sit on Facebook, you look at social media, you do more work, you don't get fully present and engaged with your family. And jiu-jitsu for me was something that would allow me to go for an hour or 2 hours and just completely switch off. Like, there's nothing else you can think about when somebody is trying to choke you out. And ultimately that was the thing that allowed me to start having some hobbies again. My background is football, and I played football at a pretty high level. And around about 4 years ago, I gave it up because the businesses were going the way that I wanted them to go, and it wasn't allowing me to live the family life that I wanted to. I was traveling all Saturday. I had 2 midweek games, training session and a midweek game, and had a game on Saturday, and it was taking up a lot of time. I was traveling home on motorways late at night, falling asleep. I had to give up something that had been part of my life since the age of 5 years old, something I thought I would never ever give up. Although I miss it, there was a void that needed filling, and football really wasn't the void, because I knew if I played at a lower standard and it was casual, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. If I played the highest standard, which I wanted to, it would be a sacrifice of family life. So jiu-jitsu was something that I wanted to do for 3, 4 or 5 years. Watching the UFC, having some friends that were doing it, and I mean, jiu-jitsu is an art in essence. Yes, it's a martial art, but it's an art in its own essence. If you watch it, it's a beautiful thing to watch. And that was something I wanted to master, I wanted to conquer. And had I have known it would take me on the journey that it's taken me on so far, I would have started this like 10 years ago. The biggest self-development you ever get is by putting yourself into situations that you have to find a solution to. Jiu-jitsu is very much that. It is you putting yourself against another opponent, and both of you trying to outsmart each other with movement. Locks and joint locks and submissions, chokes, etc. But being able to be in a situation where somebody is about to choke you out and then figuring a way out of that through movement, it changes the way that you live. It changes the way that you see things. It changes the way that you respond to adversity in your life. And that is something that I was missing. Sport did that for me a lot. Jiu-jitsu became that thing. Watching this right now, if you're in a fitness business, I know that you've probably made a lot of sacrifices like I did. I sacrificed football for the growth of my business. I'm glad I did. but it left me with a big hole. You know that if you have a fitness business, it's likely that you've stopped doing things that you enjoy. I want to extend a challenge to you that you, in the next week, pick up an old hobby that you've let slip because you've been in your fitness business. Or I want you to start a new hobby, something new and different that you might never have done before, so that you can get yourself away from business, so that when you're with your family, you're not just this drain, this person who's continuously just working all of the time and never really fully engaged with the family. The reason I pull over to shoot this video, I'm literally shutting everything down when I get home and it's family time. So think about it. What is the challenge? I want you to post in the YouTube comments below, or if you're watching this on Facebook, post in the comment section below. What is the thing that you're going to pick up over the next week? A new hobby, a new direction, a rekindling of an old hobby. Something that's going to put you into positions of adversity regular so that you can find a solution to your challenges and problems. That's all business is. That's all jiu-jitsu is. That's all sport is. That's all life is. Finding solutions to problems. And when you become more resourceful and you get used to putting yourself under pressure, then your brain starts to work in a way that it finds solutions to problems. That is it. Vlog number 4 over. Hopefully you're getting massive value from this. I'm super enjoying this. I don't know how long I'll keep doing it for. Hopefully for a very long time. I have ambitions to do for a long time. I'm investing a shit ton of time. It takes me a lot of time to produce these and edit them. I do all the editing myself because I want to make sure that what I capture is the essence of my life and the things I do on a day-to-day basis, because ultimately I want to show you that I don't just preach a certain way, I live it. The stuff I share is the stuff I do in every single business. The things that I share with my students are the things that I do and live every day. There are a lot of people out there right now who are charlatans, who are taking information from other people and passing it as their own because it's so easy to do in this digital world. And I want to be transparent, I want to be open, I want to share things that makes me vulnerable. It's not easy for me to open up my life like this, and I'm a little uncomfortable with sharing the kids a little bit, but I might get to that point. But I'm vulnerable in a sense that I'm sharing my whole entire life. And whilst it's not every single day, 3 or 4 days worth of the week is filming, carrying my camera all day with me. I want to inspire you to be a thought leader, a person who inspires others to take action. And like I said, if you're in the fitness industry watching this and I inspire you to make a difference in your business and change your own life, that's great. If you're somebody who's not in the fitness industry, who doesn't have their own business, I hope you can still glean value from this. As I go through this, I share the travels that we go on. We've got a trip to Croatia coming up. I'm excited about all of our mastermind guys are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. But not only that, it's like just living a life that you truly fucking love. You head over heels in love with. Because you're passionate about living a life that you created, not somebody else created for you. And you're passionate about the work that you do day to day. Whether you be an employee, whether you have your own business, whatever it might be, you need to be passionate about the stuff you do. Because if you're not, it will drain every ounce out of you, and you'll look back in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years time, and you regret every second that you didn't truly live and you didn't truly do something that mattered to you with the people that matter to you. So that's it. Vlog number 4 is out. Appreciate you. Peace.